Yeah, he seems to have a problem with the time zone. He thinks it's an hour later or earlier, or he turns up too early. He said he turned up at 5 UTC last week and thought he'd missed it or something. He had difficulty. I don't know why. The calendar has the right time. You look at the calendar that we have, and you can go. That's how I got here.
Yeah, I'll tag him. I'll tag him somewhere.
So your at member is a passive aggressive Ken Eric right there.
Kind of. Mr. Generic. What do we got here? This, and that. There you go. 1212, that works great. Yeah, actually, that latest infographic I'm building seemed to be much, much harder than I was expecting at first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Complicated things are complicated.
So I'm done with I'm done with the technical networking and economic group guardrails. I'm doing right now the governance. And when this is done, yeah, anyway, it's moving forward.
That's good.
As opposed to the rest of the world.
As a, what's going on with the rest of the world? Um, should I wait for him? I don't know if he's coming.
He did a reply. He did a reply where he did a little smiley face with a like, oh dear, I'm embarrassed.
Did he, or was it me? Oh, wait, no, I don't see it. The
Oh,
smiley face is mine.
I thought I saw it. Oh no, you said. Oh, I thought it was him replying.
No.
Ah, dear. The man has no sense of schedule.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'll give him a call again. See if he is coming. Generic. Oh no, he's on signal. It's always late. What's with these guys? Hey, where are you? I can hear. Okay, okay. We're waiting.
What's he doing then?
He was obviously outside, so probably in his yard. Is like, oh yeah, yeah, Mike, I'm coming, I'm coming. Uh,
What's is Kathy too busy again? Doing real life things,
I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see.
conferences and meetings and important things in the world.
Everyone's doing
I have
important
one
things.
question, Mike.
Yes.
I see the videos you take of these workshops here is available on YouTube and these things.
Mhm.
But you had this sheet you were showing and going through with these kind of frames and the feathers in between in the track, kind of. Is that sheet available for me?
Uh, Hold on there. The Cardinal CLI cheat sheet, you mean?
So, but no, the one we've been working with in these workshops, the one with all the
All the
scrolls.
oh yes, absolutely. Um, Hold on there. Where's that link? It's on my Discord, so I should find it somewhere. Hold on. Documentation, community. Oh, do you have access to our Discord server, perhaps?
Yeah, I have the Discord and
Yeah, it's in the documentation tab. So look at the latest. It's called Constitutional Committee Framework Infographic.
There's a link to the specific Discord post.
Yeah, Discord won't show it because it's
It
quite.
will if he's already. It will if he's already a member.
Yeah.
So, hello guys.
Yeah.
Sorry my fashionable late arrival, and thank you, Mike, for reminding me. So the thing is that we are expecting the Hurricane Amy tomorrow.
Oh.
Plus, I'm going to Japan. I have to deliver Gabriel 1 day before because I don't want to drive in 162 kilometers an hour gust winds.
Okay, that seems like a reasonable reason for being late.
That's, yeah.
Thank you for the support, Jeff.
That seems like a reasonable excuse for a voter to not sign the transaction. I accept it.
It's a reasonable voter fatigue argument.
Found it. Okay, so you got it? Great. Yeah, Discord won't show it. It'll just like put the file in there, but it's there. I mean, like, okay. So this I might want to save that.
And I have also summoned Kathy for the record. I'm not sure what happened to her. She told me she would attend today, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe she also preparing for something stormy.
Summoned, you say? Like a demon?
Yeah, like you have this gun.
All right. Ubuntu.
Just waiting for that care visitor to leave. She's about to go, and then I can move to the other machine.
Let's see.
She's gone.
We got this. You guys remember where we were at?
Just about to mint the NFT, I think.
Oh, that's
created the
true.
keys, and we stopped at minting the NFT. Johnny has the memory here.
That is so true. Okay.
Which is why it would be nice if Cassie made it, because she might be able to get her own credentials in if she does.
Yeah, I told her that we will prepare some sort of cloud thing. Oh fuck, yeah. Unfortunately, she cannot make it. She is on the road from Trondheim to Bergen by car, and she is very jealous that we are able to have such a good time here without her. I don't know how to.
Well,
but,
no, that's actually a good thing because as a consortium, even if we're done and everything is prepared and ready, we can always have her later. So we can perform a rotation within the smart contract to add our keys.
I'd say if you're going to reform a rotation, also kick someone out. I volunteer as tribute to be kicked out.
As tribute, you're the only membership role. How are you going to kick yourself out? You can't. Oh, by the way, you can't resign because you're the only one. So you'll have to.
Well, then set Kathy up as a member and then get rid of me.
We can do that. That's actually the best way to get rid of you.
The best way to get rid of me is by consensus with others.
Actually, it would be another interesting to do. Another interesting thing to do because resignation doesn't involve the credential script. It only involves the logging script, and you're not. Yeah, so
you can pass that on, right? If you have a delegator, you can pass that on to another one without changing the
I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to spend the NFT to do that. I just think that you need to run the script.
You can just vote in a new delegator.
No. For resignation. I mean, for
Ah,
resignation, you don't need anybody else than your own signature, and it doesn't involve the cold credential NFT or the hot credential NFT because you don't interact with the ledger. You're just modifying the structure of the script itself or the datum of the script. So it doesn't
okay.
need to interact with the NFT because the ledger really doesn't care whatever you do with your consortium or with the keys that are part of your script. Okay, so I was going to go to my tutorial. Maybe I should share that. That would be wise thing to do. There you go. Let's do it like this. Okay. Oh, that's true. That's what I wanted to do. Now I remember.
I have changed location. Oh, look at this. It's getting worse. This thing. I don't even know what it is.
Thought I was ready. Hold on, guys. Hold on there.
So for the record, we are on the road between Sandefjord and Kristiansand. It is astonishing view. It's dark and road lights and almost no traffic. And by the way, I'm not driving.
This is good news, safety-wise.
I could be driving, but at this live recorded event, I'm not.
All right. Alrighty then.
Okay, I have both a voter certificate signed by yourself as the certificate authority there, Mike. Thank you for that, and a member certificate. So I have hopefully things I need here.
Yes. Okay, that's done. So let's go into Tmux. Okay, let's do it. Entire screen, this guy, yepla. Boom. Okay. So how about this? Now, I think that was it to Kathy's keys. We have a consortium. And now from the head of security, I have some certs. Amazing. And now, credential manager, let's do it. Let's go. What do we have? Transaction that's used for, I'm going to create a file that I'll call tutorial. Why not? Tutorial. All right. So let me just switch and transfer some files. Let's go with this guy here. Yeah, so now I'm moving some files because I don't have Nix installed here. And quite frankly, I don't want to install it here. So I'll use the orchestrator CLI from another environment that I have. And I'll just send some files. So what do we have? Kathy's delegation cert. We got Kathy, we have Johnny. We had another one from Johnny, I believe. We had
Yes, membership and voter rule, and Canaric as well had a voter rule, and Thomas, but Thomas isn't here.
no, I took the voter one. That's the membership. I need to send. Yeah, membership. Membership. There you go. Okay. So the orchestrator CLI is going to complain, obviously, because we only have one membership role. So the tool is not going to like it. Canaric, we have Canaric voter cert. And Canaric is not fulfilling any other votes.
He is otherwise engaged at the moment due to personal circumstances beyond his control. An act of God, if you will.
He will still be part of the consortium because we do not need a signature to perform the minting of the NFT. There you go.
Okay. Just for the record, I just in the chat, just in case my laptop goes out of battery, I have to rejoin on the phone. So I send whoever who wants to be kinetic a wormhole.
What?
Mnemonic
Somebody
phrase.
can take his place. He's given up his keys or his
Yeah,
certs.
No, you don't need to.
Mnemonic.
Not today. Don't.
Oh, gotcha.
Very unsafe. Very unsafe, sir. Do not do this at home.
No, do not send your seed phrase by wormhole. Even though wormhole is actually quite cool.
If anything goes wrong, you can just hand your keys over to Quasar. It's fine.
Oh no.
There we go.
I'm gonna have to find and cut that part from the video.
Sorry, Mike.
That was a very specific back reference to a time in governance.
Oh my god. Why? Okay, so I have Kathy's delegation, I have Johnny membership, Johnny voting, Canaric voter, Thomas voter. Is that it? Am I missing any? What do I have? Voting, voter, voting, membership, delegation. That should be it. Okay. So now I got this. And I do also have the orchestrator CLI on this one. So let me just clear and I'll make it bigger like this. How's that?
Have you got the infographic with the scroll as well? Or is that too much?
Oh yeah, no, I do. There it is. Okay, let's just do that and zoom. All right, let's start with this one. So as you can see, I need my wallet UTXO, the one I'm going to use to spend, well, to mint the UTXO, and I don't have it in this directory. I have it in my keys directory, and I'll just, in a very lazy way, copy it into my into my file, into my repo credential manager and tutorial, because I don't want to break my head with the commands. There you go. And the address should be enough. There you go. So let's get back into my repo credential manager tutorial. There. Awesome. Okay. Now, I need to get the UTXO. And to get the UTXO, I'm going to do my Cardinal CLI command, Conway query UTXO. And I want the UTXO from my payment address. And I forgot to put cat. And what's wrong? Invalid address. Really?
Well, invalid argument. You didn't put a
Oh. Yeah. Dash address.
There you go.
Okay. So let's say that I'm going to use this UTXO as the input, transaction input. So I'll just copy it. Oh, wait, no, bad.
It's such a fancy output now. It's much more machine readable. It used to just be a table that was presented in like kind of ASCII art. Now it's full on JSON output.
Well, you get both actually. It depends on you get to choose. Like I could have done output text like this, and that would have given me the former.
Well, they switched the default then because the default used to be text, right?
Yes, that is true. Okay, so let's go with that. I'll just open up a note here, and I'll just paste that here. So that's my input UTXO, and this guy here is going to be my collateral. Now, collateral, and it has the index, no, wait, the index 1. Okay, that's it. I don't need the amount. That should be all right. I got enough money in there. Good. Okay, so let's put that there for now.
Just as a fun aside for anyone watching, this may be the reason why your cntools.sh script isn't working when you're looking up the balance of your account. They haven't, I think, updated to reflect the JSON default output of that query.
Mm-hmm. Or I could just change it so it.
They could just run the
Can you
command.
repeat that, Johnny?
But if you're using scripts, that might be why you're having a problem. And if you run a command you just saw, you'll get the outputs you need.
You know. Hey, where is it? I want to see it. Why doesn't it? Oh, come on. There. Let's go to my tutorial. That's not the main branch. This guy here, and let's go to the Consortium Committee, minting of the cold credential. There you are. So I'll just copy this and use it in my little template. There you go. Make it bigger. And I'll go back to my terminal here. No, that's not the right one, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This guy. There you go. Okay. All right. There. Okay, so now what I need to do, I'll just get into my next shell. There you go. And I will be able to run the orchestrator CLI. Oh,
Will you?
orchestrator with an R.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Well, it's just saying you didn't put a command in.
Yeah, I'll just update the cabal.
They're
So what is
distributed
that?
at the moment across the world, the Cabal, so you might have a tough time updating them all.
Hmm.
Ha 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 ha. The Cardano Cabal.
Okay. CLI building. Oh, wait. Actually, I was hoping to see some commands there. There you are.
There you.
Okay, so we will do the init cold. We will initiate the cc cold script. That's what we're doing, right? So orchestrator CLI init cold. And I have the command here. And the seed input has to be the UTXO that we will spend, not the collateral, because the collateral won't be spent if the script runs fine. So we will use this guy here. And this is going to be my seed input to mint my NFT. There you go. And the certificate authority. I didn't transfer that.
No, you still got it around though. Don't worry.
Yep, I forgot to do it. Wormhole send ca.cert. The one I forgot. And let's go. There you go. Come on.
That's the first positive wormhole I've seen. Confidence topmost. Although it could be pride before a fall, I guess.
Okay. Let's go back in the shell. We're in the shell. We're in the right file. We do have the cert. So now as the orchestrator, I'm going to initiate the cold credentials. Okay. So I have the certificate. I only have, again, that's a template, right? So we only have one membership role that has been done by Sir Johnny. So I'm going to specify the name Johnny dash membership dot cert. And here, the next one we have, I totally forgot. So I will list this. And yeah, let's go the lazy way, shall we? Delegation cert. Actually, that's Kathy.
Kathy.
Yes. We have Kathy as the delegation cert, and that's it. We have no more certs. For the cold side. So let's do it. There we go. Copy and paste. As you can see, there's two warnings warning us that there's only there are fewer than 3 memberships role and fewer than 3 delegation persons or role. And it's a security issue, actually. You should have at least 3 in order to require at least 2 signatures from these guys, right? That's good security. Do not be a membership role or delegation role by yourself. This is bad. Okay, so the next step would be to build the transaction to mint it. So we're done with the shell already, because if I do ls, you see that I have the file here that we need with all the information that's related to our consortium. We have the credential Pluto script. We have its hash, which is going to be our credential hash on chain when we do the update committee governance action. So if I check the content of Plutus credential Plutus.hash, this here is the hash that I will submit as our official script hash, which will represent the entirety of our consortium. And this is also the script that has only one purpose, and it's to verify that the NFT, the cold NFT has been spent. And if it's spent, it witnessed the transaction. Well, if it's spent and it goes back to the same address, then it witnessed the transaction. We also have the some great information there. The minting redeemer here. So this is doing a mint, but what really matters for us would be the NFT datum that I want to show you. The cold NFT datum here. Oh, actually, I'll get out of Tmux. I don't know why I'm in Tmux there. Not tutorial NFT datum. Come on.
It's in the init cold directory.
Oh, true.
It's behind you.
NFT datum. I didn't even get out of the. Come on.
There's shells within shells within shells.
Okay. I'll get it. Init cold, and then I just want to show you this.
I know you too.
Okay. So as you can
There we
see now,
go.
this is the datum of the cold NFT that's not yet minted on chain. So technically you can do all that from a cold environment. So you created the script, all scripts are created, nothing is yet submitted on chain. You have the datum of the,
And what is this datum showing us, Mike?
it's showing us the verification key hash of the certificate authority, the hash of the certificate authority, the cert of the certificate authority in SHA 256, and the key hash is a Blake 2 encryption. And at the bottom here, the
So
first
we
one,
have so we have Blake and Shaw
yes,
256.
yes,
Huh.
yeah. Actually, the oh shoot, come on, oh man.
Oh, you got to do your two-factor, is it?
No, I don't.
Oh, you're all right.
Credential manager, tutorial, init cold. I'm getting back there. Okay. So here we have the membership role. So that's the first constructor, the first list, or the second one from our datum, and it contains the verification key hash of Johnny as the membership role in Blake 2, and also the hash of his certificate for the membership role in SHA 256. And here goes the same thing for the delegation role, second list. We only have one key. So if we had more keys, we would have like, you know, another field for second key, another field for the third key, and so on, like as many as you like. But we only have one membership role and one fulfilling the delegation role.
And this datum information will end up attached to the NFT that gets minted. Yes.
God, it's so annoying. Hold on there. Yeah, let's pause that for an hour. All right.
He's having connection issues right now, but give him a moment.
Yeah.
No,
Johnny,
it's
so in the JSON there, what is the separator used to distinguish the different signatures? How does it like know?
oh
Because
the
there's like there's no no identifier that hello world, this is the SHA 256. Hello.
no the verification key hash is always the first in the field. So let me just go back there. It won't give me some trouble. It won't give me trouble again. I should be good now. T.datum JSON. Yeah. So within the field, the first one is always the verification key hash, and the second one is always the certificate hash.
So always the Blake, and then second SHA
Yes.
256.
Yes. So in our transaction, well, in our transaction that will require those signers, we will have to put the hash, the first hash of whoever is going to sign. But you could either use this or just the tool from the orchestrator CLI to pull the verification key hash from the cert itself. As long as you have the certs, you're good. And as the orchestrator, I'm assuming that you do have everyone's cert.
And this datum information is going to be attached to the NFT when the NFT is minted. Yes, Mike?
Yes.
So anyone can look at that NFT on chain and see the datum attached and see the lists.
Yeah, we will. Actually, we will query it as soon as this is minted. But right now, I'm technically on my cold environment. I prepared all the scripts. That's ready. I also have the NFT address that's here for our query later. We also have the token name and the policy ID that comes with it. Lots of files. The minting script is here. The credential script is here. And the locking script, where is it? Meeting Plutus Ash, Redeemer, NFT Plutus. There it is. That's the locking script right there. So we got 3 scripts right now, along with their Ash, as you can see. But let's do it. Now, I'm out of my shell. I'm ready to submit my transaction. So I'll just go back because my keys are in this directory.
I'm so glad you finally came out of your shell, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey.
Does this have a double sense that I don't get?
Yeah. It means like becoming more confident in yourself and being willing. I mean, it's ironic. Never mind. Continue.
Okay. So next step is to build the transaction itself, right? So I have a node, it's running in the background, right? So, or technically what you would have to do if you wanted to, you could build a transaction using those information so you can migrate them on chain. They're not dangerous. And the reason why they're not dangerous is because you need the signatures to do that, right? So you need the signatures from the payment keys, and I'm assuming that you don't hold that in the hot environment. Please don't. Okay, let's do it. So I'll go back in my little tutorial where I have the copy pastable commands. There you go. I'll put it there as a template. Here. Let's see what we got. So we're doing a cardinal build command. The change address is obviously the address of my wallet because I'm the orchestrator. UTXO here, the input has to be the same that I used for the NFT. So this here is the one that I need to spend, and this is the one that I used to generate my policy ID and my token name to derive it. So I will just copy paste it here. I have to spend it. The transaction and collateral, I'm running a script, so I'm going to use this UTXO, the second one, for my collateral. Copy paste. And then what do we have here? We have the transaction out here that's sending the NFT that we are minting at the same time to the NFT address of the script. We're submitting the datum of that NFT script. And we have some minting actions and redeemer to mint the NFT. And the output is going to be a body.json file, which is going to be the transaction body file that we'll have to, or that I will have to sign and then submit. So let's try this. It should normally work. Yay! So now we have the fees. A huge 0.38 ADA. That's so expensive. My God. So now next I have to sign this transaction. So I will copy paste this command. It should be the same actually. Kernel CL icon with transaction sign. I'm signing it. I'm signing it with my payment keys because I'm the orchestrator, and I provide the transaction body file, which I just created. And the output is going to be transaction.json, which is going to be the final transaction file that I will submit on chain. And there you go, that's done. And finally, I can submit it, the transaction on chain. And now I've minted the NFT.
Woohoo! Can we get a look at that transaction file?
A look at the
On
transaction file?
pairs. Da, 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 da,
Absolutely.
da.
We're not yet in the CC. We have a cold NFT with the datum, and that's also linked to a credential script, but this has no value right now. It's not yet part of the consortium committee on the ledger. We have to do that. But
Mhm.
first, as Johnny mentioned, okay, the body.json is there. So let's go and look at the content.
tx.json is the one you want to look at.
Oh, you
I
want to
just
look
want
at the signed one? Okay, sure. Kernel
No, the
CLI, that's the same
yeah.
command. It's the same command. Debug transaction view. But instead of putting transaction body file, I'm going to put transaction file because it's the final transaction. So that's transaction.json. And now we have it. I'll make this a little bigger. Let's
This is one of
see.
your more fancy transactions that has a bunch of extra stuff attached.
So now we have the collateral input for the script. We have the input of the transaction. I'm spending it, right? We're minting the policy and the asset one here. That's the NFT. We're sending 9 ADA with it because there's a, well, I've put 9 ADA, but it could be less, right? There's no calculation. There's a minimum amount of ADA that you need to hold with along with the NFT in that UTXO. It's obviously not 9, but I mean, that's
It's
what I
like
put.
1.2 something or 1.4.
Yeah.
It gets bigger depending. Anyway, there's a whole thing.
It's no big deal. And now here we have its datum, the datum we looked at earlier, right? The certificate authority, the membership, and the delegation role. And if we go lower, we'll have payment credential script hash because we're running, we're running a script. Okay, all good. All right, this here is the output. And the information of it, right? Actually, because my address contains payment credential information, but also stake credential information, right? But that's unrelated to what we do. And now we have the
I have a question.
redeemer purpose minting. Yes.
Could you add like metadata to this as well, like some text, like "Hello, this is like thing what minting or."
Yes, absolutely. You
You
can
can add a message.
yeah, you can add a detailed metadata. Yeah, it's a parameter. So I could have put here another line and put detailed message. No, the metadata. I don't have it by heart. Maybe I should look for it, but you can add that, and
But
you'll have the
Yeah,
file.
there is an option where you can put any explanatory
Yes,
text in.
and you have to use the metadatum. The metadatum value 674, if I remember well, and then you include an array to it with strings,
Yeah.
and
This
you
is
just
insane.
put your message in there, and it's going to show it as the metadata message of your.
If you're making a larger message beyond a certain amount of bytes, you have to concatenate in an array
Yes,
because there's a limitation of how much.
64 bytes is the maximum per string. So if you go over that, you have to close the curly brackets, make another string, and
I
so
think
on.
that restraint will probably go away eventually. I think they'll probably open it up and not be afraid anymore. Because if you can concatenate, like you might as well just allow the arbitrary message.
Yeah. So can you? Yes, you can. Absolutely. But we did not because it's off topic. But
yeah.
if you want to, yeah, well, I
Off
mean,
topic.
we totally could. It's just you build another file, a metadata file, and you do it as I explained. I got some templates actually. It's just I don't want to get. I tend to get off
Oh,
topic
it's
a lot.
okay. I think that's enough coverage of that topic.
Okay,
We're on
okay.
the Redeemer purpose of minting the policy
Yes,
without.
we're exactly. So we're minting the NFT, right? So we have it here, execution unit, and the steps because we're running the script, right? And again, we have some information related to the collateral that we did not spend, and some information related to the payment and stake address. And here is the script that we're running.
That's what I wanted to see.
And this is a version 2. And the reason why this is a version 2 is because, yeah, again, I don't want to get too much off topic, but the first time we did it, we had to mint our NFT before getting in the CC, and the Plutus V3 cost model wasn't yet on chain. So we had to mint our NFTs to get there before interacting with the Plutus V3, which is part of our script related to governance. This is why this is a Plutus V2, actually. Now it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because
It doesn't matter anymore now.
Because it wasn't working before after half fork V3.
That was back during the interim part of the committee, right? So yeah, our committee credentials were hard coded into the Genesis files, and we had to mint our NFT first, right? So this is why this is a Plutus V2. It still works. I mean, you don't necessarily need to run a Plutus V3, but everything else we're going to be doing instead of minting will be done through Plutus V3. And that's it. That's pretty much it. We have our witness witnessing the payment credential because that's all we need to mint the NFT. And
Thank you. I really, this is like what the major complicated transaction of Cardano would be. Like you would have a redeemer, a script, you would have all of the aspects all in one. Because you see, whenever we did the balance request earlier in the wallet, there wasn't any like complicated stuff attached to the existing UTXOs. Now all of this stuff will be attached because it's fancy. It has scripting.
yes, and of course we don't, we don't see the script logic in there. It's the
it's the hash.
It's the hash. But you could see it if you wanted to. But again, I don't want to get too off topic. Need to carry on.
I think it's within the topic, just expanding too much on the topic.
Yeah, probably, right? I mean, like it's available. If you want to, I have the repo, and you can see the entirety of the Plutus logic of the smart contract if you're interested. Some of the logics are very useful to know. I'll be honest, but yeah, I'm not gonna go there now. Okay, so now we have this, and yeah, we could. Okay, so now I've minted the NFT. Now I need to be. We have to be on the CC, right? So we have to do a governance action. So if I put this back there, there you go. We're done with this, right? We've created the scripts. We minted the NFT. We signed the transaction and submitted it. Now we'll have to perform the creation of the update committee.
Where we add our newly minted NFT hash committee information as a candidate for voting on.
Absolutely. And in my tutorial, as you can see here, now that the NFT is minted, oh, I'll make this bigger. There you go. Now that your cold NFT is minted, you have to get elected through an update committee governance action. And if you click on the link, it gets you straight to the commands for an update committee. So let's do that. I'll just, again, copy paste it because that's what we like to do. I don't need that anymore. And this is my template. So what do we have here? We have an update committee command to create the update committee governance action file that we will then submit in a transaction. What does it have? Well, we're on testnet. It's the same deposit. I'm going to use my stake key as the orchestrator for the return of the found. If you have another one, then feel free to mention. You can mention the address. Actually, I used my stake key, but you can have deposit return return stake address as a parameter. Anchor URL. Uh, hmm, no, I don't have any. I should have one because it won't let me. It won't let me go through if I don't have a rationale for this. So I'll just use a random one. Let's go see if I can pick one somewhere.
Could you use any of the historical Cardano Atlantic Council ones?
Well, historically, the only one. Oh, I'm gonna use the one that has been submitted by Intersect
There you go.
because that's the only one that has been performed. Okay, yeah, sure, let's do that. I'll go grab it in GovTools. Yeah, I'll use the same hash too. It's gonna be very easy. Let's do that. Okay, outcomes because it has passed already, and let's find that construct committee. Replace the construct committee right there. And if I scroll down, I have access to the IPFS link that I need and the metadata hash that I will probably have to validate, but I'm sure it's good. Where's my template? There. So I'll use the same anchor that we have done to elect ourselves as the construct committee members. Yeah, that's a good idea. GovTool.
I sometimes have them.
And here's the hash. But I'll validate the hash just to make sure. No, actually, I don't have to. That's true. Because now my own node is doing it for me. My own node, as soon as I try to submit this, is going to validate the hash against this IPFS link. And actually, it's going to give me an error if I don't mention in my environment a gateway.
The gateway. I was gonna point it out, but I knew you'd get there eventually, Mike. So I just stayed quiet on that one.
Nah.
So it does verify the hash automatically. Huh. It's like a built-in thing in CLI, or
It does now. The later versions.
Yeah, this is something we asked for because there was so many mistakes and a lot of governance actions in the past were getting.
There were different ideas about how to do the hashing, like hash the body first and do this, do that, add an additional hash on top of a hash. Like, and there was so much confusion about what the right way to do it was.
Yeah.
But it's just built in now. It'll just do it for
Yeah,
you.
but there was a lot.
It's actually a very good thing to do.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to hashes.
So the reason why we asked for that is because it's an automatic unconstitutional if that's not well done, because there's no way for you to verify the integrity of the file, and it's a huge concern. So instead of just forcing people to do it right, well, no, yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. So the node itself is going to
Instead
tell
of
you
giving
like,
people options, you now force them to do it right. Yeah, because there was this hashing the entire thing versus hashing the body using JSON LD and then hashing that output. Like there was a whole debate about what was the right way to go.
yeah. Okay, let's carry on. Did I pick the hash? I forgot.
No, I think you just took it from your tutorial, so you need to get the actual. Oh, that hash, yeah, but
Yeah,
your own code for verification and all that needs to be the real ones.
Okay, that's a good hash. All right. Then I'll specify a gateway. Let's see. How about which one is it giving?
If you just click on it, you can just take their one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's interesting.
That's an interesting gateway.
Oh yeah, they put it at the end. I've seen that before.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Okay, so I won't be able to use this gateway because of that.
Because of
the reason.
Expressions.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, I told you that before. It's the way the node takes it, right? So yeah, it'll consider that your link is gonna have a /IPFS/ in it, and if you don't set your environment well enough, it just won't work. So I will try a gateway. I'll try the IPFS.io gateway. If that doesn't work, I'll just grab Maker and be done with it.
I was going to say Maker. Yeah, Maker's a good one.
Yep.
They're the most reliable in my experience.
Okay. So now, where are we at? Okay, we have the anchor URL. We have the data hash. That's done. Now, what are we adding? We're not adding a key hash. We are adding a script. And since I don't remember, I will look for the requirements. So where is it? I'm going to add a cold script hash. This is what I need right there. So I'll copy this and paste it instead of that. There you go. So I need a CC cold script hash. I'll remove the other CC members. That doesn't belong there. We're adding only our credential. So let's see. Let's go back there. Now I need to add the credential Plutus hash. This is our credential hash. So I want to see the content of credential Plutus.hash. And this is the hash of the script that I need to add here. Very important. The term length is clearly not Epoch 100. And I don't remember at all. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Okay, let's query the protocol parameter because I forgot. Kernel icon way query protocol parameters. And let's see what is the max term length of the CC. Max term length. Okay, 1,000. All right, that's good. SanchoNet style.
Yeah, Sancho, let's go.
Shorter epochs though, 1,000 days.
That's a lot of epochs.
It's a lot of days. It's 1,000 days.
You know what? Let's make it. We're a epoch 800 something. I know that for a fact. So let's make it 1,000. Okay, that should be enough. We'll be there for 200 something epochs, which is the equivalent in days because it's SanchoNet. Threshold. Actually, I'm gonna have to lower that threshold to 1 because I want to keep control of that network.
We're currently on epoch 840 on SanchoNet.
Okay. The previous governance section ID of the same type. So now to get it, I will have to wait. I will have to hold on. Actually, I think in the tutorial, at the very end of it, I have some useful commands. Oh, look at that. Retrieve all previous governance sections ID sorted by type. Awesome. I just have to copy this and I just have to paste it there and it should give me what I'm looking for. So as you can see now, the committee, that's the type we're looking for. We have committee, constitution, hard fork, and parameter update, but we're looking to update the committee. So this here is the governance section ID of the previous one that passed. This is what I'm looking for. So I will copy this, and in my governance section, I need to specify the ID there.
The idea behind this is to establish a chain of continuity between old and new to make sure that you can always trace what happened in the history.
And it has the index 0. That's it.
Yeah, and this is the way of like wiping out the previous hash on the ledger if it gets reached the threshold and gets enacted. Yeah, but ratified and enacted.
Let's do it. So now my command is ready. I'm going to build my action file. I want to build it here, actually. There you go. Oh, error.
You didn't actually have your stake fee key.
I did not.
available.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to copy some more files.
Holding on.
Shoot.
You are number 1 in line.
Your call is important to us.
It shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long. That's done. There you go. Okay. Moving on. Now. Oh, Credential Manager tutorial. There you go. Okay. Good. Let's paste that again. Ah, no error. Can we look at this action file? Yes, we can. Because if we look at the update committee action, all I get is this. Very unexplanatory. Cbor X. So what I can do Cardinal CLI Conway
Infamous
governance.
Seaboard.
Infamous Cbor. Oh yeah, governance. Governance, not governance. That helps. Governance action. And now I can view my governance action. Look at that, view. So all I need to do is to mention my action file. And now I can have my output as a JSON. So let's do that. Output, JSON. And it's going to
You
give
need
me
to
an
pick
error.
what file.
Yes, obviously. Update committee action. What's wrong? Invalid argument.
Yeah, you've got it in the wrong order.
What? Oh.
Yeah, it needs to go after the file. Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Very exacting, this command line interface.
We're good now.
As
We're
most
good.
command line interfaces are. There you go.
Now we have it. This is our action file. Look at that. Our anchor, the IPFS link and the hash, the deposit, the content of our action file. So we now have the the ID of the previous one. We have our script hash, our term length. We have our threshold for the entire committee because we're attempting to change it. We have the tag of the governance action, and we have the return address stake key hash. This is all we need. Well, the network, yeah, doesn't it? Awesome. Now we can submit it into a transaction.
Have you got 100,000 data on SanchoNet available to you, Mike?
No, I do on this environment. I do. I'm good.
Lovely.
Well, I hope I do. I really hope I do.
How privileged a position you're in right now.
We will see. We'll see actually. Okay, let's go back to the update committee. And now we're at the building part. Let's do that. Pum.
Just as a side note here, Mike, you still have kids you need to pick up?
Yes, I do. And actually, I really hope I have a gateway environment variable set for this because or else it's going to give me an error.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Oh,
it worked.
I do have an environment. Awesome.
Well,
Yay.
that was a pleasant outcome.
I wonder which one it is, but we don't have time for this now.
No, you don't have time. You've got to pick up those kids that still exist. Thanks for confirming that 2 days later.
Still exists. So as you can see, it's just a normal transaction from myself to myself, and I propose the action file that we just built. Oh, God. Okay. Moving on. I'm the orchestrator. I don't need anybody else for this. And I'm going to sign the transaction here. And then I'll have to submit it. There you go. And submit. And now we officially have on SanchoNet a governance action that's going to attempt.
Yay!
We can look at it. I got time for this. Cardinal CLI.
Is the Explorer still available?
Probably.
Upstream Explorer. That's the one I was trying to remember.
I have it in my announcement channel. Let's go
Mhm.
look for it.
It's
Announcement.
the very
Yeah,
graciously.
but maybe I don't know if his DB sync might have bugged.
You might not be
We'll,
updating things.
we'll
Yeah,
see. No, we'll see. Maybe it's available.
it could be going in a different direction. But yeah, there's an explorer that exists for SanchoNet. That's a website
It's
created by
right there.
Upstream.
Governance section. Let's see. And yeah, it's right there. Look at that.
Nice. Presented in the form of a Gantt chart, which I normally hate. I normally hate Gantt charts, but this one is actually going to sit in line with the timing
And
of what's on the Gantt chart. So I'm not going to hate it so much because it's not going to be shifted around at random based on a meeting.
it's actually pretty cool because within the governance section, it mentions an IPFS link. And as you can see, guys, here, our Explorer guy has a gateway that take care of that. Look at that. We have access to the information of the rationale. All the audits and everything's there. We have no vote yet. We have no vote yet done on this governance action. This is from the
If you're a
Explorer.
DREP on SanchoNet, if you're an SPO on SanchoNet, please get your voting in now.
Yes, yes. It's not that it matters anyway, because I got this DREP overpowered that's going to
But you've
obviously
seen
elect these guys.
you've seen a wonderful demonstration of how to get a governance action on chain through the Cardano CLI and see it appear on an Explorer immediately after submission. So that's very nice. You can type a bunch of words and change the world's decision makers.
But if you don't have access to an Explorer and you have your own node, what you can do is the command Cardano CLI Conway query, and you want to see the governance state like this. And if you press enter, you will see at the very end of it the governance section that we're talking about right there, which is showing the anchor that we've submitted, but also the script hash that we're attempting to include as a part of the control committee. And now we have, as Johnny mentioned, right now we have no votes from the stake pool operators or the DREPs. And here we have a field for the committee vote, but I don't have any idea what it's doing there because it's obviously not going to be useful in any way. It's probably
No,
just
but it's nice to have the option. Even if it's not going to be used, it's nice to have
it's never
something
going to be
there.
used for this. I I guess they use the same template for all of them.
Yeah,
That would be
it's easier to do that than it is to make it bespoke. And yeah,
so there we go. I'm going to vote for it with the DRED that has enough power to elect those guys or to elect this consortium, and also with a single stake pool because now the guardrail on SanchoNet is very low.
SanchoNet is not a democracy.
No, no, we have no such a thing as a 50% guardrails. It all went down to 2%. So a single stake pool can pass the threshold on its own, thanks to our benevolent dictator who made some change to the script.
Mike,
Shall not be named. Anyway, so that's where we're at. So now I'm going to vote on it, and within 24 to 48 hours, we'll have this script hash in the committee officially. So we will be able to do control committee stuff like the minting of our hot credentials we haven't done yet, and authorize it using this script now that it is amongst the when it will be part of the control committee, we will be allowed to authorize our hot credentials, or else, because otherwise the ledger wouldn't let us do that.
and remember, Mike has the power to elect you, but also the power to remove you.
Yes, I gotta go now. it's already late. I hope you appreciate it, and we'll see you
Yeah.
on the next one. So on the next one, we'll be part of the committee, and we will be able to carry on.
And if Kathy's
Yeah.
here, we'll do
Thank you
that
so much,
thing.
Mike.
All right.
We'll do
Thank you.
some basic
Thank you for
another
coming.
day. Have a good night. Good luck.